My name is Tomer Lavi. I'm heading the connectivity business unit at Telit Cinterion. Part of the growth engines that we see at Telit Cinterion is the connectivity and is part of our full strategy of end-to-end solutions as well. I would say that after many years or few years that there was a demand. The demand is still there, but there were some hurdles or latency in the standardization. And eventually, I think in one word, for the eSIM for this year and going forward is a breakout. This is starting to take off significantly. And customers will go from demand to realization, because the demand, when they saw the hurdles that are coming along with it, were cautious to fulfill or to execute with it. So I think breakout is the right word for this year. So I would say that flexibility is something that is driving the eSIM, also the scalability in some manner. A customer that is looking to grow in the IoT space, going global, and would need a lot of flexibility, and the eSIM is one of the means to reach there. I would say that there is no way to avoid it in a way. Some say that it's even the eSIM and the ability to localize the Connectivity Act is even will replace the roaming altogether. We do not feel that, at least in the coming years, but it will take a significant role in the flexibility and diversity that customers are looking for in order to provide global connectivity. This is very impactful. The market was waiting for this standardization to come to act. Eventually, each of the players, whether it was a SIM vendor or other solution providers, device makers, were putting their own proprietary solutions, which was not making sense. Eventually, if an act like a eSIM is going to happen, it could only happen. eSIM, and by the way, an iSIM altogether, could only happen if there is a standard that everybody is following. This will make all of the move towards eSIM and iSIM more coordinated. Everybody will adopt to the standard. And this is part of the breakout that we are talking about. This will make everything standardized and will go the right way. It happened the same for the consumer market as well, so it's needed. Two of the barriers that I would mention, one is related to the pricing. eSIM by itself is more costly these days still. It is involving additional maintenance fees that are required as well, and many of the customers are reluctant to pay this price comparing to the value that they will get. I think as soon as the pricing, the costs of the eSIM will go down and the standardization is happening, this will make adoption by the customers in a much faster way. This is one thing. The other thing is also related to the standardization, solving it, is the complexity. Things that are happening in the consumer market, like iPhone, for example, needed a driver. And so this was Apple pushing this. This is on one side. On the other side, there was a standard that is going on. In the IoT space, it's much more complex. There is no person behind the device itself that is allowing the over-the-air capabilities to happen. So I would say that as soon as the standard running more smoothly and the pricing, the costs is going down, more customers will be able to adopt, even though there is a complexity that is not happening in the consumer products. So I think Telit is in the right place to adopt all of this. We did it already a few years ago when we launched the first iSIM solution in 2017. The recent acquisition that we did with the Cinterion, that we're having as well a eSIM solution. We are now building the new strategy that is combining the best of the both solutions that we had, both in Telit and the Cinterion. And the fact that we are a device maker and a connectivity supplier is putting us in a very good position to provide the largest and the most flexible solutions in the market. We see the future as connectivity entering into the devices. This is driven also by the chip makers as well. And since we have the experience and the connectivity offering, together with the device that we are making and designing, we are in the right position to provide all the solutions that are in the market today with the single entity of Telit Cinterion.